My first question to you is, before we started working together, how were you feeling in your life? Like, what was making you, like, where were you at in your life? Because I remember you were messaging me and you're like, I love your energy. Oh my God, I love your mindset. I love your point of views. I love your perspectives on things. So you were already kind of like in my field, but just watching, I guess. And then what was yeah, where were you at that made you like book a call with me and then get onto this journey?
Well, I think I was, actually saw you in Facebook feeds and stuff like this. We had friends in common, and I remember seeing you, looking at you and seeing like you more into fitness stuff. And that was a bit before I contacted you. And I would admire you for, I thought you were like very, very like a powerful speaker, very confident in front of the cameras, the whatever you were teaching, either fitness or whatever, you were a great uh, teacher. And then I remember seeing you being in Tulum. I remember your vibe changed. You kind of shifted. I saw the shift, and it was less on your body, on your physical, and I saw the shift going into spiritual, and that really calmed me. I saw you starting to post how of like all the awakenings that you had, all what you were discovering, and that really attracted me to start looking at you more. And that's, I guess, when I wrote to you and telling you like, wow, you're a great woman. And in my life, I was already started into this, the spiritual journey um for a bit, but I kind of j'ai fait du plateau. I was not stuck, but I was kind of like, I guess, ready for something else
Mhm.
to go like higher or deeper inside of me. And then boom, you showed up. And I remember that you were offering this program. This
It was reconnect with your inner goddess.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a journey through the chakras. Yeah, I remember it was and to me the reconnect with your inner goddess, I remember like thinking every woman is a goddess, and I saw it as like reconnecting to their divinity because this is what I was missing personally in my prior life, you know? Um just this like connection to the divine and to our higher self essentially, and to start thinking, speaking, feeling, acting from this place.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so what in your life at the time, like, was there any internal struggle, or was there any place you felt disconnected from yourself, or anything where you were not aligned that you feel the program would have helped you change?
Yes.
Oh.
I think the biggest thing that helped was you teaching me, through the chakras, something I had never, I'd seen chakras everywhere before, but did I break this down and look into it? No, I didn't.
Hmm.
When I decided to go on to this journey and this program with you, and I saw chakra, I was like, oh, okay, I guess, it's going to be a different way. I'm going to open my mind to this. And um, you taught me through the chakras things that I think I already kind of knew, but it was explained differently. And through this program, you taught me about, masculine and feminine. I had heard those words before, but you broke it down. And
I feel
This
it.
got me to go down to my core. My biggest wound, the knot of it that I had already been doing work on, but your program got me to go do deeper healing, understanding some choices I had made in my life, why, and the how, and the then what, and all the work, the homework you would give me,
Mm.
everything that you told me to watch, everything that you told me to read, everything. I did it. You were the great teacher, and I was a very good student because I did the work. But the biggest thing that came out of this is this part, the, the feminine and the masculine, and understanding it and embracing all of this. It got me somewhere I never thought I would be.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm, I love this so much. Thank you for sharing. And the tears that you feel, the emotion that you feel when you talk about it, what would you describe the emotion?
True gratefulness. It's freedom. Freedom tears is inner peace tears, is the taste of being liberated from everything that was so stuck in me that this program unstuck. Like honestly, I don't know. I do not know how stuck I would have been, how long I would have been. So I truly, I told you this before, I truly till this day believe that God God went through you to teach me everything. He used you for, he says, hey, let's take her for her.
Yeah,
She's
because
gonna she's
also,
gonna show her.
yeah, because also I remember like the investment was also significant. And I remember you when you were in it, you were like, oh my God, everybody needs to know this stuff. Oh my God. Like I need to share all of this. But you were like, of course, it's your program. And I remember you were saying like, I want other women that I can see like they're stuck or this and that, and that's the medicine that they need. And you were like, but it's not everybody that has this kind of money to invest. But what made you leap into, because you were also a single mom, of two
Yes.
kids at the time. So it's like, um, I'm just like wondering, if someone is also in this position where they're like, wow, like, but this is a significant investment. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like what made you still go ahead and do it?
Well, it really called me. I would like, I remember seeing like how much it was, and I kind of waited a little bit. But then I'm like, hey, I got this. I'm doing this. Um, say, just being, sick and tired of being sick and tired of suffering. Being stuck is very suffering.
Mm,
And I say this sometimes, if living is living in sufferance, I don't want this life.
mm-hmm,
So I know that when I listen to you saying some things, on Facebook, Instagram, it's words that soothe the heart. I feel it when the words resonate.
mm-hmm. Yes, it's a frequency. Yeah.
When it resonates and it's soothing, isn't it what we all want, is being free from the sufferance, free
Mm,
from guilt, and free from shame, and free from fear and hate and resentment, anger, suffering, being in those emotions and suffering. And this program is totally comes, it does the work for recalibrating everything and knowing these emotions and where they're from and what to do with them and how to, you know, how to surrender them. And God, taste the peace inside. No more chaos, no more drama, just
Mm.
peacefulness, peaceful mind. Well, for me, that's what it was. It brought me more to this, and I'm still on this path. I'm gonna become even more peaceful. So
Yes, we keep refining and refining. Of course, it's like the never ending unfolding lotus at the crown. Um, so it's beautiful because I love like I think I had posted that on my Instagram last in 2024, so now 2 years ago. Wow. You know what's crazy, Isa, is that you coming now into my life and speaking to me about the changes that keep unfolding and that you see as that was a big catalyst for all of these changes to unfold because that gave you tools, right? That you keep in a way, they became a part of you and they became a part of your way of being, of how to navigate this life. And I haven't even been talking about this program. It's been like sitting, like in a room, closed, like dusting. So I feel like you coming back at this time of my life is like you're bringing back, you're like, open this room and get this back out into the world.
yeah,
Undust this stuff and just keep talking about it and bring it back. And you're the second person. I have a mom in Tulum, Amber, a mom friend. She did one group round of it. You had done one-on-one with me and then a group round after that. So you felt the magic
yes,
of both because I remember telling you it's so magical to have a group of women. Um, and she said the same thing to me. She's like, "Why are you not talking about this?" Like it was so transformational. It was so powerful. It was so beautiful. Like, why are you not doing this? And I was like, I don't know. Uh, yeah, I guess it is also I stopped in a way when I was also going to my big grieving of the family separation and everything. And I guess since then, yeah, but like you said, you came at a point of my life now where I need my own medicine. I need to yeah, so I need to apply my own medicine to myself even at this point. But my question to you, because yeah, the chakras, the way I see it is there are seven main energy centers that are along our spine. But when we see it in, let's say, an analogy, it would be like seven different pools of water or bodies of water. And then throughout our lives, we collect a lot of debris, just like a pool in the summer, like leaves. If there's a storm, like, oh my God, there's branches, leaves things and then the things are clogged the filters and stuff so it's clogged and it's muddy and it's murky and it's not clean so by doing this work each and every time by just paying attention to that center and doing the work of that specific center we're removing the debris like
yeah.
the goo, the things, and then it becomes more and more clear, more and more balance. So my question to you is, if you hadn't changed anything, imagine you wouldn't have done this program, where do you think you would be today?
Honestly, I am not exaggerating. I would probably be in the hospital. I'm psychiatry. This is where I would be.
Wow. Oh my God. I have goosebumps.
I
Yeah,
would
because
be in psychiatry and probably very, very much isolated. And, you know, because when you're stuck
mhm.
in
When
your
you're
own mind,
yeah, when you're stuck and you're having deep spiritual experiences, this is most people in psychiatric hospitals have deep spiritual experiences, but yeah, they haven't dealt with the lower chakras, all the traumas. That's why it's
yeah,
manifesting out into their life. Yeah. So,
because in the level of sufferance that guilt and unhealed wounds and how it could, like make your perception of life so kind of dark. I had did some work before, but the work needs to be done or else the glasses start to darken again. So if I wouldn't have probably did this program, if I think about it today, I don't know where I would be, but I would probably be there in the lower point. C'est là que je serais, Jessie, parce que this is where it brings me, suffering and being stuck in your head and in those wounds and not knowing what to do with it. But then you
Mm.
get really nice spiritual teachers who come up and then you invest in it because it's the best thing I did was this. Is the best thing I did was this.
Mm. Wow, Isa, thank you so much.
It was the start of a very, very beautiful, colorful path, after I started this. It just kept on going. This is not even talking about every other things that you taught me about manifestation and giving a lot of free tools too, like free things that you give away just to help out, just to, break down how it works. And then, if you want to get somewhere, you need to do the work. So I downloaded those things. I downloaded those tools. I practiced what you teach. And the manifestation was another part that was it was great that I didn't believe this. I was like, no, I tried it. I'm doing it. And it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, we both know, like you shared something with me. Pretty amazing. That really is the proof that this work works. So maybe later on in life we can share. But yeah, that's gold. And okay, another question I had for you was, um, what felt different about this program versus others?
Well, I didn't do other programs before you. I did have, other help in my life. But this one was, first of all, the one-on-one with you is very, uh, like, you're a very, comment dire, accueillante.
Mm,
You're,
like
no
welcoming.
judgment. You
Mm,
have no judgment. You don't judge. You accept how we are, how I am. You are soft. You are like very, what you taught me about feminine, you are. So it's very soothing and comforting to be able to share with you and to hear how you are in your feminine is a very good model of being in the feminine to
mm,
look at you in your woman side, tu sais, toi en tant que femme, you in your motherhood, in business wise, a very good model of feminine. Uh,
oh,
yeah. So this was a different for me because I did have different things in my life. Not no program like this, nothing like this. But for sure, the teacher did a big difference, and it's very easy, very very easy to have access, well, very accessible to you, and the tools are very clear.
mm,
The homeworks are very clear, very easy to understand,
mm-hmm,
and yeah, very uplifting. It's nice
amazing.
to have someone one-on-one telling you all those things too. It's personal. It's
Yeah.
very personal.
And are you willing to share the story of even like when we started working together, when we began, and you were sharing with me some things like at night, you would do things at night that you were like, I don't know why I'm doing these things. I barely remember. Like I'm getting up in my kitchen, I'm eating, da da da. Sometimes in the morning, I don't even like, I'm like, wow, like how did I do this? And do you remember what I told you to do and what you did and that it never happened again, right? Are you
I
open
know,
to share? Are you
but
open to
now
share?
it didn't happen again. But honestly, Was it like a meditation chakra, a chakra meditation?
No, I think I had just told you, like right away, you sharing this experience with me. I was like, oh, I think this is what it is. You remember? I was like, I think this is just like entities,
Yes, you told
not.
me to
Yeah, I
clean
was like,
my
do you have
place.
sage and Palo Santo? And I
Yes.
was like, get go, and you didn't. And I was like, go buy these things
Yes.
and use your voice, your intention, with the breath, with our voice, with our words, with our intention, we create spells. And I was like,
Yes.
reclaim your space as yours. Nobody has power over you. Like they're not welcome here. Open the windows, let them out.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And
But
that
also
stopped.
the thing is that imagine me telling that to like, you know, someone who's not in the spiritual world, they'd be like,
I know. I
but
know. But even me, I was spiritual, but I was honestly open-minded to whatever.
hmm
Je sais que ça fait une différence, là, comme,
yeah,
you know, quand t'es tanné d'être tanné, là, I
you're
needed
ready.
something and I trusted you. It's
Yeah, because
I trusted you. And whatever you told me, I was like open to try it, right?
but I just remember to this day how it worked instantaneously,
Yeah.
like because you were saying it, and then also you were saying, "Well, now I'm doing it with my son in his room because he was fearful sometimes." And same thing for kids, and also kids are even more vulnerable to these like yeah, dark entities, it's like nothing good or bad or right or wrong, but these astral realms are real. Like, we live in a multidimensional world. So, and there's lower astrals and higher astrals. And again, like these things have only as much power over us as we give it power. But people that have addictions, like destructive, anything that is self-destructive, any very loud, like negative self-talk, things like this, like it is entities attached to us. So there is things obviously we can do to clean our field, to clean ourselves, and to maintain a higher vibration. And then that's why for you, you're like, my life keeps only getting better and better because now exactly, how to clean, how to reattune. I love to also use the chakras as if we're like an instrument, and then we retune the instrument every time before playing. It's the same thing with like our energies. Okay, so what did I hold for you that you couldn't hold for yourself at the time? Like, what do you think my presence did for you at the time?
I don't know if this is going to answer the question, but I feel that at the beginning of it, all the secrets, all I had to say, everything, you were probably a very significant feminine as a mother to
Mm.
hold my secrets, to to just tell me it was fine, to for everything I was telling you. So kind of for me, I think it was this. You were kind of au début comme a mama, just for me to, even though I'm a grandma.
Yeah.
You were kind of a significant feminine person, so soft and welcoming and respectful and accepting to
Mm.
listen to me with no judgment and for me to kind of like cry it all down and then tu comprends ce que je veux dire?
Right. And I mean, I was so honored and that you were sharing your truth authentically with me, That's an honor for me to have been a witness and a guide. And at the end of the day, we're all mirrors of one another, right? What you were seeing in me was in you, you know? And
Yeah,
my work is constantly just like reflecting back to you, but from my lens, right? Because we all have
yeah.
our own lens from our own life. But so, how would you describe the woman you are today compared to the woman you were then?
Oh my God. I am a confident woman.
Mm.
I am totally at peace with myself. I have an open heart. I am an accepting person of everybody as they are, of everything as it is. I am detached from other people's experience. No exceptions, even to my kids. I know my worth. I am worth a lot. I know my potential. I am a very powerful manifester. I truly believe this.
Yes.
I am so grateful for every single thing. I live in gratefulness. I am a woman of faith in a very, very wonderful higher power. I am bonded with it. I am learning to just keep on becoming myself. I am a very honest person, very in all my authenticity. I'm always the same person everywhere. I am able to talk in front of people now. I'm a very soft and loving mother, an
Mm.
accepting mother. I am so confident in me, and I know that I'm able to do anything now. I know it deep down inside of me. And I know that I know, and I'm take responsibility for taking care of myself and keep on doing the work inside because I do not know. I do know for a fact that even though I did some work and I did this program, it has to keep on going because things keep on happening and things could keep on building up. I need to, you know, to liberate this for to keep on feeling this freedom inside of me that is making my life so good and is making everything I want to manifest possible to manifest. This is
Yes.
who I am today now.
And yeah, because I was gonna say, and if you compare it to the woman you were before, like manifestation,
In
and
doubt,
now you're like, oh my God.
yeah, uh,
Yes.
for sure, like doubting, um, fearful, shame, feeling guilt, not no confident, not confident, not very confident. I would probably would be in the beginning. I would have been standing beside you. I would have been standing behind you, pushing you in front of me as a shield. Uh, I, I grew.
Wow.
I feel the growth, and I'm very grateful for you because
And I'm very grateful for you. So
yeah.
grateful. Okay, and now, who would you recommend this specific program to? What kind of woman needs this work?
I think every woman needs this work, honestly, but if everybody needs this work, not just the wounded people, like the traumas, because everybody has holds wounds. Everybody holds wounds.
Yeah,
But I think I it, I think moms need this, but I think you know broken people, but everybody's broken, Jesse. Like everybody is broken.
absolutely, absolutely. But maybe when you say broken people, you mean like those who are more in the suffering than in the light. Then maybe you say like maybe you guys should prioritize this more because again, like you said, we're all broken, we're all suffering. But some of us are able to tap into more on the other side, and hang out more on the bright side. But maybe someone who's more on the dark side, that this could bring them on
But
the
I feel that the people on the dark side uh, need to have ils ont besoin d'avoir comme seen some light and tapped in there a little bit to be able to see your light.
Mm, mm,
Uh, people who are there yet.
yes. yes, yes. And if someone would be like, ah, like I'm interested, but let's say they're hesitating because of the money, what would you tell this woman?
Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. You're worth this. You're worth this. This money, you're worth a lot more than this money. So it is an investment. It's not spending. It's an investment in yourself.
Hmm.
Do it. No hesitation.
Mm.
If I could tell people to, écoute, là, I would sell this out. This was, tu sais, comme, excuse-moi, mon anglais est en train de flipper un peu,
No,
là,
it's
mais
okay. Your truth wants to come back online, your real self.
it's the most gratification, gratifiant,
Hmm.
thing to do. It's just a self investment is you cannot unhear what you hear. So what you're gonna hear in this program is gonna be like inside of you, and this is for life. Uh, I think for me, it was the best thing I could have done for me. And I wish everybody to take their money and to invest into a program for themselves because if you want to have a great life, you need to go within. And if you would know if you're suffering and you would know how to go within, you would have went within. Obviously, we need help. And
Mm.
there are some guides that are there to guide us to do the work. I would have never did this by myself. Impossible.
Mm.
So it's the best thing. And if I could, I would pay everybody this program. Everybody. You want to join? You want to join? Here, let's go. I'm going to pay this for you. People need to want to stop suffering. And
Yes, it has to come from them. Hmm.
yeah.
Um, okay, and then let me see. Isa, I had an idea as we were talking. I'll tell you because of where you are right now. Okay, let's just see. Are you feeling complete with our work, or do you feel like there's Okay, so I have an idea because listen, the first time I ever did this program, Reconnect with Your Inner Goddess,
Yes.
was with a group. Ah, je peux parler en français là. Merci,
OK.
merci, merci, merci de toutes tes shares. Merci, t'es trop fine. Euh, D'avoir pris ce temps et ton énergie et d'avoir partagé tout ça. Mais je suis sûre que tu vas en inspirer, je suis sûre que tu vas en parler. Ben, puis moi, dans le fond, t'es vraiment venu me réouvrir la porte finalement de tout ce travail-là. It's all been dusting. It's really been sitting there dying. So you really came back at this point in my life to be like, wake up, reopen the door. This work is powerful and it's needed. So thank you so much. Et aussi, qu'est-ce que j'allais dire, c'est que ouais, la première fois que j'ai fait le programme, j'avais 9 femmes, comme 3, 4 de Gatineau. Mais de all over the world, j'avais une Australienne, j'en avais aux États-Unis, différents States. En tout cas, c'était super beau. Puis la deuxième fois que j'ai fait Reconnect with Your Inner Goddess, the second time, euh, c'était un groupe de femmes encore, mais là, Kauai avait genre 3, 4 mois. J'allaitais tout le temps. J'étais comme, OK, je peux faire un appel par semaine de groupe, mais j'étais comme, je peux pas faire les sales calls. Parce que, tu sais, moi, mettons, je peux être sur mon IG, poster le content, nanana, je peux avoir les personnes qui sont intéressées, mais là, il y avait Eliane, son nom, Eliane, c'était une Québécoise, mais elle habitait en Floride à ce moment-là, Eliane, puis Victoria. Victoria était à Toronto, Eliane était en Floride. Puis Eliane en parlait français. Fait que moi, je suis là, moi, si j'ai des Québécois qui sont intéressés, ben, elle peut faire l'appel en français. Tout ça pour dire qu'ils ont fait les sales calls du deuxième groupe que j'ai fait. Première fois que j'avais vendu le groupe, j'avais fait à 1 500. Puis j'avais eu environ 9 femmes. Le deuxième groupe que j'ai fait, j'avais vendu 2 000. Puis je donnais 500 à Victoria. Donc, Victoria faisait l'appel avec la personne pour répondre aux questions, pour la. Mais justement, les deux, Eliane puis Victoria, ils disaient, This is so powerful. This is so amazing. Like, everybody needs this. Like, they were like you. So I thought, okay, perfect. They can close the call. Like, they can sell it. They'll, not that they need to convince anybody, but they're the best embodiment of this work. They've went through the program as the client and now they're on the other side of it and they're like, fucking do it. You gotta do this. Fait que c'est drôle parce que là, tu viens de dire, écoute, moi, je te vendrais ça, là, à tout le monde. Fait que je me suis juste dit, wow, tu sais, what if I would let you do the sales call? Parce que des fois, c'est plus dur de vendre pour nous-mêmes, tu comprends? Anyways, je sais pas, j'ai juste eu cette idée-là, j'étais comme, ah ben, she's like, I would sell this. J'étais comme, perfect, I'm gonna send you the calls. And then obviously I would pay you for it. Comme que
Ben,
j'avais payé
tu
les
sais,
filles.
faut juste que tu me dises c'est quoi, tu sais, comme comment, là.
Ouais, 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 of course. Mais dans le fond, ça serait vraiment instinctif, ça serait vraiment naturel, ça serait vraiment intuitif. Tu sais, ça serait que t'aurais l'appel, mais là, je dis ça, mais va peut-être falloir que j'en vende une coupe pour juste me remettre financièrement solide,
Ouais,
mais vraiment, tu sais, tu serais la meilleure ambassadrice, justement. Tu comprends la meilleure personne que tu peux parler en français, tu peux parler en anglais. Puis dans le fond, là, quand tu es sur un sales call, in a way, you're much more on like, is it an aligned decision? Fait que tu écoutes la personne, il y a quelques questions clés, mais au début, tu as tes petites notes à côté, puis tu dis, Hi, the purpose of this call is to see if this is what you need and if really this is and then I've went through the journey myself. It changed my life. So I can answer all of your questions about
OK.
about it. Tu sais, fait que ça serait vraiment ça, tu serais full honnête, genre, this is me, I
Ouais,
did it, it changed my life, and then I'm here for you today to listen to you. So what is it you're moving through? What is it, la 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 la? Tu poses quelques questions. Puis justement, mais l'affaire, c'est que même moi, je pensais comme toi dans le temps, là. Le monde, il me disait, mais c'est qui ta ideal client? J'étais comme, women. Il était là, ouais, mais c'est quoi le problème? J'étais là, they all have different things. Mais j'étais là, but it helps them all. Tu comprends? Fait que c'est sûr que tu utilises ton intuition de, est-ce que ça va aider la personne? Est-ce qu'elle est dans une position même qu'elle peut faire ça? Tu sais, quand tu dis mothers, my only thing with mothers was that we're fucking busy and we're tired
yeah,
and we don't have
yeah,
that much time for journaling and stuff. But you're a mother, but you're on the other side of like the first few years of motherhood. Um,
ouais. Mais tu sais,
but
c'est sûr qu'écoute, c'est sûr que honnêtement, tu sais, j'en vois du monde. J'en vois du monde, j'en ai du monde, tu sais, sur mon Facebook. Quand que, tu sais, oui, les mères, mais oui, il y en a des mères qui sont toutes, c'est des single moms, they're fucking broke, ou whatever.
uh-huh.
Le monde qui arrivent dans NA, oublie ça, ils sont trop fucking fuckés pour tout de suite embarquer dans quelque chose comme ça. Mais des femmes qui sont rendues là, tu sais, justement, comme mettons, moi, là, moi, j'ai décidé là, de juste écrire. J'ai décidé de commencer à juste écrire comme un peu mon parcours puis les outils que j'ai utilisés qui m'ont amené à être libre en dedans de moi, OK?
Yes.
Juste comme ça. And then maybe do like, tu connais les fameux low ticket.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Like a digital offer to build a
OK?
digital offer.
Fait que pour quelques semaines, je vais just be raw, une coupe d'affaires, and then I'll see just to see the potent
Yeah.
people that could be interested for like a $50 something,
Yes,
just to
yes,
see.
yes. Do it, do
Mais
it, do it.
les gens qui collent à ça, à moi, Isabelle, ils colleront. Puis ceux qui collent pas, ils collent pas.
Exact.
Excepté que dans mes outils à moi, qu'est-ce qui m'a rendu à aujourd'hui? Toi, tu n'en fais partie.
Hmm.
Tu sais, il y a eu ce gros morceau-là, là,
Oui,
qui
ça fait.
fait une grande partie parce que le gros morceau-là, regarde, je vais juste te lire la petite affaire que j'ai marquée, me semble, en français, en
Ouais,
tout cas.
tu peux le lire en français si tu veux. Puis, OK, fait que lis-le en français. Tu peux le lire, puis je vais juste être comme ça pour t'écouter. Comme ça, je peux aussi enregistrer cette partie-là. Comme je peux,
En français?
au lieu que toi, tu te filmes, genre, tu sais, puis que tu parles à ton téléphone,
Ouais.
tu peux le faire live, puis ça va être déjà enregistré. Tu peux le faire en français, puis tu peux le faire en anglais aussi.
Okay, so, alors voilà, mon expérience avec Jessie. Je suis arrivée à comprendre que personne ne croise notre route par hasard. Chaque personne entre dans notre vie pour une raison, pour nous faire grandir, pour nous éveiller, pour nous montrer une partie de nous que nous ne voyons pas encore. Jessie a été et est encore l'une des rencontres les plus marquantes de mon parcours. Au début, de l'extérieur, je voyais une coach sportive passionnée, une femme disciplinée, une transformation physique impressionnante, une conférencière puissante, une femme confiante, une femme libre qui semble aller là où le vent la porte. Je voyais la force. Mais avec le temps, j'ai vu quelque chose de plus profond. J'ai vu le shift. J'ai vu la spiritualité s'installer. J'ai vu l'alignement, la vulnérabilité derrière la puissance. J'ai vu une femme connectée à plus grand qu'elle. Et c'est là que quelque chose en moi s'est ouvert. Elle m'a offert un programme, mais en réalité, elle m'a offert une porte vers moi-même. À travers son accompagnement, il ne s'agissait pas seulement d'objectifs extérieurs. Il s'agissait de conscience, de responsabilité, de guérison. Il y avait des appels un à un, des devoirs, des exercices d'introspection, des questions profondes qui m'ont obligée à me regarder avec honnêteté, des questions que je n'aurais jamais osé me poser seule. Elle m'a exposée à ces outils, des livres, des enseignements, des chansons, de la musique inspirante, d'autres mentors spirituels. Elle m'a fait découvrir l'équilibre et mon féminin et mon masculin, la manifestation, l'amour de soi, la guérison de blessures, la responsabilité émotionnelle. Elle m'a présenté tous les ingrédients pour créer ma propre recette. Mais j'ai compris une chose essentielle. Pour utiliser ces ingrédients, je devais faire le travail. Je devais embrasser toutes les parties de moi, celles que j'aimais et celles que j'évitais. Mes blessures, mes peurs, mes patterns. C'est là que la vraie transformation a commencé. Investir en moi n'était plus une dépense, c'était le plus grand investissement de ma vie. Ce fut un véritable tournant. La vie continuait d'arriver, les défis ne disparaissaient pas, mais ma perception a complètement changé. Plus j'ouvrais des portes, plus la lumière entrait, plus c'était clair, plus c'était léger, plus mon esprit, mon cœur et mon corps se sentaient en paix. Je comprends aujourd'hui que cette rencontre faisait partie de mon alignement. Je serai éternellement reconnaissante que l'univers se soit manifesté à travers elle pour me montrer où regarder et comment avancer. Et surtout, pour me rappeler que tout ce que je cherchais à l'extérieur existait déjà à l'intérieur.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow,
You want
wow.
English version?
Do you want to read it?
I think it's shorter.
Okay, perfect. Let's go.
um, okay, so I came to understand that no one crosses our path by accident. Every person enters our life for a reason, to help us grow, to awaken us, to reflect back a part of ourselves we haven't fully seen yet. Jessie has been and still is one of the most impactful encounters of my journey. At first, from the outside, I saw a passionate fitness coach, disciplined woman, an impressive physical transformation, a powerful speaker, confident presence, a free spirit who goes where the wind blows. I saw strength, but over time, I saw something deeper. I saw the shift. I saw spirituality emerging. I saw alignment, vulnerability behind power. I saw a woman connected to something greater than herself. And something inside of me opened. She offered me a program, but in truth, she offered me a doorway back to myself through her guidance. I wasn't about external goals. It was about awareness, healing. There were one-to-one calls, homework, introspective exercises, deep questioning that forced me to look at myself honestly. She helped me discover the balance between my feminine and masculine energy, manifestation, self love, emotional responsibility, healing old wounds, She presented me with all the ingredients to create my own recipe. But I realized something essential. To use those ingredients, I had to do the work. I had to embrace all parts of myself. My wounds, my fear, my patterns. That's when real transformation began. Investing in myself was no longer an expense. It became the greatest investment of my life. It was a complete turning point. Life kept happening. Challenges didn't disappear, but my perception completely changed. The more doors opened, the more light came in. The clearer it became, the lighter it felt. The more peaceful my mind, heart, and body became. I now understand that this encounter was part of my alignment. I will forever be grateful that the universe manifested through her to show me where to look and how to move forward. And most importantly, to remind me that everything I was searching for outside already exists within. Thank you, Jessie.
Amen. Thank you, Isa. Thank you so much. My heart is full. Thank you.